Hello, how's it going? A little bit has changed. Got a little bit of an update. Actually, it's still just the same. I just have the camera in a different place. And hey, I got a real mic. Look at that. Now you can hear me. So welcome. This is the first official episode. Since the other two were officially part of the prologue. So this is technically episode 1. Yeah. Let me just get rid of that because I don't want to look at myself. That's fine. So, why am I stopping cannabis? Really, I should start out with why I should have never started in the first place. Especially, having coming off of drinking, the way that I used to, and that little thing called transference, which I knew full well when I started smoking again. I knew exactly what I was doing, and why I shouldn't have. And though I am officially past a year since my last drink, last week was my anniversary. So I am a week into my new year of sobriety from alcohol. But it's fine. Let's talk about, So again, I should never have started. But at the time, it felt like the lesser of evils. Alcohol was the reason. It's what almost killed me. That's what was causing all the ills in my life. And I was never able to stop drinking the way that I was always able to stop cannabis. So to me, it wasn't as big of a problem, but it still is. Especially now that I'm seeing far too many of the same tendencies that I had when I was drinking. And right now it's getting in the way of things that I want to do in my life. So it's time for it to go. And a lot of this right now is really just for my own peace of mind. Again, I'm only speaking of my experiences with substances in my life. You should never take anything that I say as scripture. You should never use what I'm saying as a reason to make drastic changes in your life. These are just things that happen in my life, and I'm letting you guys in on them. So yes, why is it time to stop? I put up a table, so let's go over there. And alright, so stopping cannabis, what are the cons? Which would be, why have I been smoking, or why have I been convincing myself that I should be smoking? And really, I haven't been able to find many good reasons, as is the case with most things, besides food, water, basic shelter is really all you need. So anything after that is extra. And the more you start thinking you need other things besides those things, then tends to cause problems. At least it has with me. But alright, let's see, what have I been getting out of smoking cannabis? And really, I haven't been able to find much. I do have a big problem with anxiety, so we'll put that helps with anxiety. But in parentheses, I'm going to put there is a word that I wanted to use. Artificial, yeah. Artificial Because, of course, yes, it does help with anxiety, but you're really just putting a band-aid on the anxiety. If I'm really smoking for anxiety, the goal should really be to be working on my anxiety without the aid of something besides I am on Prozac, and I'm not planning on stopping that anytime soon. But I already have one thing, and again, it'd be more beneficial to look for the root causes. And really, another main big reason is I do really enjoy meditating on cannabis. Meditation. I'll put AIDS. But again, artificially. Because again, if meditation is a key, I should be aiming to get to that same point without the aid of anything. So really, those are the main two. When you really break down everything, yeah, sure, you've got the smell, the taste, which I don't mind, but that's not why I'm smoking. Those are really the main ones that I could put any kind of stock into. But again, I really should be working on my anxiety, period, full stop. Not using drugs or substances to get me there. Even with the Prozac, I have been steadily lowering my dose. I started out at 20. At some point, I went all the way up to 40 milligrams, and now I'm on 10. And I don't know if I'll ever go lower than that. We will see, but if I do, it would be with the guidance and supervision of medical professionals. Because I've gone to some very dark places, and I am fearful of going back to those places. So yes, but now, the pros. So yeah, I've only got 2 cons, really, for stopping cannabis. Maybe I'll think of some more, but I've been thinking about it most of the day, and those are really the only 2 real reasons that I can give, positive at least. Yes. So pros. So a lot of it is going to correlate with the things that are the reasons that I want to stop. I probably should have worded this table slightly differently, but pros. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so yes, I did in fact, switch up the wording because I did not like the way that it was. So yes, now we just switch it up a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So cannabis pros: helps with anxiety, aids meditation. Those are the pros. Only two that I can really think of. Cons. Now there's a lot for those. Cons. I never want to read. I get slow mentally. I get unmotivated. I want to do nothing when I'm high, and it takes away from a lot that I want to do. I guess unmotivated could really just be the read, because I makes me sedentary. Let's see if I spelled that right. Sedentary. Yes. Nice. Apparently. Nice. Okay. Makes me nervous thinking about not having it, which is a bad sign. Oh. Looks like my face is in the way. There we go. Not having it. Really, I have a lot of reasons. This is really, again, just more me saying things out loud. Because I have found that saying things out loud, making lists, writing things down helps me tremendously. What time is it? 9:08. So yeah, I really just wanted to do this, and I also just needed to record because I have not been recording anything. I put out those first two, and I've been in a little bit of a paralysis. Because again, yes, I am a very private person. And after putting out those first two videos, I felt the weight of my decision. Then seeing all these people that happen to watch it, people that I know, people who haven't known what I've been doing for the last decade plus. And then there I am, drinking. Putting out all my business, my shame, my past shame. And I thought I was all ready for it. Until I hit submit or whatever it is to put it online. And then also, just putting it on Facebook. And letting everybody know exactly what I was doing. I thought I was ready for it. And it turns out that I wasn't quite as ready for it as I thought I would be. But I don't regret it. I'm happy I'm recording today. Because like I said, I've... there we go. It's another con. Let me go back over here. You never want to record when you are smoking. There's been many a days where I'm all day like, oh no, go home and record. You're going to record. But then it's time to get home, and I decided to smoke instead. Because it was easier to do that than to work on all these other things. And a lot's been going on. I did have a heart attack last month. That'll be a whole other episode. So I put a little bit, some things on hold. Matter of fact, tomorrow I start cardiac rehab. But again, that will be a whole other video, probably right after this one. Hopefully tomorrow. Because I gave away all my weed. I have nothing left, no more cannabis. And I'm making this video and just talking about it again just helps so much. Making this little list right here, just spending this time making this video, talking about why I don't want to smoke, is a tremendous help for me. Because it takes it from being just a thought running around in my head to actually something real. Especially with this video, especially once I post it, then it will be a reminder why. And it'll also make me accountable to all of you. And again, I don't know if I'll stop forever. That's not what my concern is. I know for today and at this point in my life that it's not in my best interest. It's not serving me at all, so it's time for me to stop. And it's as simple as that. And luckily, compared to all the other things like giving up alcohol, which again, it's been a year, I just checked cigarettes. It's been 225 days, I believe. So however long that is. And now those are doozies for me. Weed has never been as much of a problem, but right now, this time around, it has been a lot more challenging than it has been in the past. And again, I know a lot of it has to do with the fact that I transferred part of my addictive behaviors and tendencies to marijuana, which again, I should not have done. But I did it. There's no point in me getting beat out of shape about it, because it is what it is, and it serves me no purpose to sit and beat myself up over what I've done, because today I'm doing something about it. I'm making a decision, and I plan on sticking to it. And again, that's one of the reasons I'm making this video, to make sure that I remember. And again, you guys can hold me accountable. And again, I don't know how long I'll stop smoking. Might be forever, might not be. But I know for today and the foreseeable future that I have no plans. Because again, it's getting in the way of the things that I want to do. And for me, at this point in my life, that's the only reason that I need. And fortunately, the only motivation that I really need when it comes down to it. But again, I have all these other reasons, and these are just a small and insignificant list. I had a lot more stuff in my head, but really it was more about me spending the time just focusing on what I want to do, and in this case what I don't want to do, which is smoke cannabis, because there's a lot of things that I want to do and it's getting in the way, and it's as simple as that. Yeah, and I think that's all I have for today. I'm happy that I recorded. It took a lot to get here, because I have not wanted to, because I have been swimming in a sea of self-doubt. But let me switch, because you don't need to look at that guy. There we go. There's that guy. I'm happy I recorded. This was one small victory that I'm going to claim for myself today, and I'm happy to do it. Because again, I could have smoked today, I could have drank today, could have done a whole lot of things, but today I decided to hit record, make this video for a very good reason. For myself, so I can spend time focusing on the things that I want to do, because I know that it helps me tremendously. And I hope that somebody watching this, that it helps you as well, in whatever small way that it can, that I can. I hope that I have. But as it's getting close to 9:20, I have some volunteering to do for Recovery Dharma, which, if you haven't heard of Recovery Dharma, but we'll get into that definitely, because Recovery Dharma is a big part of my life. But yes, I think that'll do. I hope you have had, are having, and will have a wonderful day. Bye.